Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the boss fight studio, The Phantom, the ghost who walks. Alright, so let's take a look at the boss fight studio, Heroes Hacks, The Phantom, the ghost who walks. This is the newest release of the Phantoms from Boss Fight Studios. I do have several of the other Phantoms, but I didn't get the deluxe one that comes with the horse, but I have the other single issues that come in very similar packaging, always collector friendly with Boss Fight Studios. You can see here there's some lovely box art. This is the Phantom, I believe, from the 17th century. We'll take a look at that on the back. It does have a brief description. It looks like there's some newness to this figure and there's some reuse. Right off the bat, I can tell that the head is new as compared to the other Phantoms. Looks like below the knee with those pirate boots is new. The sword looks like it's new. You can see it actually has gotten loose in the package there. The gun looks like the same gun that came with the Elena from the Zorro line. And the belt is new. But the body looks to be the same, although the complexion of the Phantom seems to be lighter. Does come with the stand, but lovely box art. You can see a ship off in the distance there. Let's flip it around really quick. Here's the other figure that came in the wave, the Sing Pirate of the Sing Brotherhood. I did not order that figure. I've never been much of a pirate kind of guy, even as a kid. But I do really like the Phantoms. The other Phantoms I have are really, really good, so I decided that I was going to pick this one up. It does look to be just a two-figure wave. So I may pick that up. Eventually, but not today, not right now. I went after the Phantom, the ghost who walks. So here he is, of course, always collector-friendly packaging. Boss Fight Studio always does a really good job. Figure looks great. So that's the packaging. Let's get him open. Okay, guys, here is the Phantom, the 11th Phantom by Boss Fight Studio Hero Hacks, out of packaging. And my initial assumptions were correct. There is a lot of reuse here, but there's also a twist. I'll get to that in a moment. It does look like the lower leg here is brand new because he's got these pirate boots on. You can see there's some really nice stitching, lacing there on the boots. It looks like a new belt, new sword, new head sculpt, and he's got this head covering that ties in the back, very pirate-ish. Very lightly painted or lightly plastic purple, which is different than the other ones as well. There's a dark purple and there's a blue, and now we've got this very light purple. I mentioned the new belt with the new sword. It does appear that this pistol is the same that came with Elena in the Zorro Hero Hacks figure. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. You can see here on the belt there's some rivets and some nice buckle work on the sword holder. Sword looks to be brand new. It does have a small skull there at the hilt. Looks like some brass or copper hilt with black wrapping. He holds it very well. I did have some trouble because the pistol is so small. It's a musket. I guess you call it a ball and musket type pistol. I could not get his trigger finger through the small trigger guard, which is unfortunate. I think you can do it, but it was a bit difficult and almost a bit frustrating. So we're just going to leave it in there in his holster. I did also notice a little quality, a little QC issue, if you can see here on the purple here where it meets the boot. Looks like it got scuffed up a little bit, just on that one spot there. I think you can see that little black marks. I don't know if that's paint bleed or just it got a little scratched up. And when it's this light of purple, it's the marks, it shows up a lot easier than on the other ones, which I'll show you next. The twist that I spoke of though is this seems to be a new lower piece here, his crotch and his butt. There's no screw. All the Boss Fight Studios have always had a little screw right there, which allow you to take them apart so that you can swap out other Boss Fight Studio parts. I am not sure. This is the only one that I've seen like this. And I specifically bought the black elven figure because I was going to swap out his lower body here to be all black with modern boots, or at least like riding boots rather than the pirate boots, and give him like a two-tone black lower, purple upper. But it doesn't look like I'll be able to do that now. There's not even a cover there. I thought, well, maybe it's just a cover, but that is a solid piece. So I'm quite surprised by that. I don't know how they expect you now to be able to swap out those parts without being able to take it apart there. So I'll have to think about that. It does come with two left and right fist. All four of the hands are hinged in and out. There is no up and down hinge. All four in and out. He does have the standard, although they changed that screw's missing, he does have the standard Boss Fight Studio articulation with the ball hinged head, ball hinged shoulders, elbows, those hinged wrists I mentioned. He does have a diaphragm, a ball joint at the diaphragm, and a waist swivel underneath. He does have ball hinged hips. He doesn't split the natural way that you would want. You do have to like twist them up and over. He does have a thigh cut, double hinged knee, and he does have ball hinged ankles, and you can see the ball hinge there. And it also pivots. It is a rocker ankle. So very good, very modern 1/18 scale action figure. He's a good 4 inches. There's just enough newness here that I think he's worth the pickup. All Boss Fight Studios, well, not all of them, but most of them are about $20 to $25. This guy's 25 bucks. I think he might be 27. They might have raised their prices like everyone else a few bucks, but I'm not quite sure. Here is the blue Phantom. And I've had this guy out for quite a while. I played with him. He was kind of my favorite one. And then I started playing around more with the purple one. You can see both of these. These are the exact same bodies, just different paint, and they came with different accessories. Same belt, painted different. Same guns, painted different, and a few other. This guy doesn't have the sword, I believe, but he came with. Well, I'll show you what he came with, and then he doesn't have it. I thought this was the more deluxe one, was the blue one, but you could see there's the screw there in the butt. And that's how you take them apart. So I'm not sure how you do that now. I thought that it was a newer upper body on this new Phantom, but I think because of how it's painted, it looks bigger because it's not quite as shaded as these two. But it does appear to be the same body. And then just for fun, here are the females. These, I believe, are different Phantoms. I think he's like the 21st Phantom, and then this was just like the standard purple one. I don't think it gave him a number. It just called him the Phantom, but I'm not quite sure. This female here is supposedly the same female, just in blue and in red. Again, they came with different accessories, but this is supposedly the same person. Both of them come with a masked head and an unmasked head. I just took one off so that you can see how she looks without. Very good figure. She's a little bit harder to stand, not much. I believe she uses the same sword as the purple one. They have the same pistol. I could show you quickly. I have it right here, the box art for these two. Here is the blue one, and these are the extra accessories that he comes with, are these two little birds, and it plugs into his back. I don't know the story of those. I thought this was the more deluxe one. And then here's the purple box. You can see they're the same box art, but one was in purple, one was in blue. But they do have different bios on the back. And it calls this one the 21st, the blue one the 21st. It doesn't give this one a number. But I've got those two. And then, just very quickly, the female Phantoms. This is the Julie Walker. It is the same one. Again, red, blue, same box art. There's the head there I took off to show you. She came with these two books, the Phantom Chronicles. You can see there. And she did not. But she came with the sword. And she did not. And I think that the red one did not. And I think that's how these two worked as well. He came with the birds, but not the sword. And he came with the sword. They all came with the same black stand that you see here. So those are all of the Phantoms except for the one with the horse. And I think the one with the horse, it's this one, but he might be a lighter purple. But it's definitely this body, this buck. So now let's move these guys out of the way. I've seen all the Phantoms there, and let's do some size comparisons. Here is the Acid Rain Anubis. One of the things I love about this Phantom is, or all the Phantoms in general, is he's a superhero, but you know, he could fight Cobra. You know, he could be in sci-fi. He's such a cool looking figure. Here is a Dime Novel Legends. I forgot this guy's name now. The Sergeant? The Colonel? Can't quite remember. The Boss Fight Studios remind me a lot of, or I should say, these Dime Novel Legends remind me a lot of Boss Fight Studio stuff. Mostly the same articulation. Same scale, 1/18. Here is the Poseidon Joy Toy figure. Here, let's line them up and straighten out our new Phantom. But I really like this Phantom. He's really good. The pirate boots aren't bothering me as much as I thought they would. And now that I know, I'm not sure how to switch them out. I guess I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Here is a Star Wars The Vintage Collection Hera Syndulla. She is 375, so she is a bit smaller. And here is our Boris Ping figure that I have been playing with as well. She is a true 1/18, so she fits right in with this Phantom. So there is a size comparison. Got to see the other Phantoms. Good figure, guys. Solid figure. You know, modern, 1/18, highly articulated, good accessories, just enough. Extra set of hands, a stand, sword, pistol, great articulation. My only criticism, I think, of this figure is the fact that this belt keeps wanting to ride up. I keep pushing it down and it keeps wanting to ride up. And I think it's bothering me because of, you know, his outfit, the Superman sort of, the underwear on the outside of the pants. You want to kind of have this to break the with your eye visual of the colors here. And as you turn them and everything, it's gotten better now. The more I play with them, it's getting better, but it keeps wanting to ride up. So if that would just stay down, it's just really tight. And it's because it's new, I think. I didn't have that problem with the others. But overall, this is a really good figure. Nice addition to the collection. I can recommend him. Can put this guy, you know, he could fight a lot of different people. Even this pirate version, you know, there's still a lot of Captain Americas and There's a certain era of superhero that always had this boot, and it's not bothering me as much as I thought it would. But not bad at all. Not bad at all. I can recommend it. I think it's a pickup. Let me know what you think. Do you have any of these other Phantoms? I think it just kind of comes down to, if you want a Phantom, what do you prefer, the dark purple, the light purple, or the blue? And the blue and the dark purple have the modern boot. These guys come with the sword. This guy comes with those extra, those bird guys, but he is blue. Like I said, when I first got these, I thought this was the better one. I played with this one the most, posed this one the most, and over time, I ended up getting the purple one out, and I've had him out ever since. But ever since I bought these, or they came in, they were all pre-ordered, I haven't put them away. I like these Phantoms that much, and it might be time to put them away because I've got a new one here. But a very good Phantom, very good figure. Just surprised about the screw being gone. I wonder if that is the standard going forward. And I can't remember in my own Zorro video if the screw was there or not. I don't remember now. I'll have to go grab him and take a look. But overall, great figure, guys. I'm going to take a few photos on the way out. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this guy. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.